contract. I won't do it now with you at home, but you can do it yourself. You can go look at a contract, and the words are complicated. It's not written for us, it's written for lawyers. It's lawyer talk. So and it's a bit of a catch. Yeah, you're right. It is written in a way to put us off wanting to read it or even understand it. Nothing's written in plain English in a simple way to understand. So they're very much legal documents. And no, I don't know anyone who's read it thoroughly either. I tried once. So many moons ago, my old mobile phone, for example, didn't have a torch with it. Now it comes with a torch. So I downloaded the Torch app, and I actually read it. I actually read the agreement, and I actually didn't download it at that point because it said that once I accept the app, I accept the app to have access to my phone camera and to all my contacts. And I thought, well, that's a lot of control to give an app just because I want to turn a torch on. But now, you sort of become immune to it and oblivious a bit, and you sort of accept things more readily without reading. So it's interesting how much information we actually give away without really. We're choosing not to be aware, really, and we're choosing not to care, I guess. And you can see that if you've got certain social media. Mark Zuckerberg is not very popular because of the moral and ethics. Yeah, perfect, Alaya, you said it perfectly. We're blissfully ignorant, and we will be until something happens to our own identity is affected. Yeah, that's a really good point. I love this conversation. It'd be good if we could have it in class. Hopefully, one more week of this, and then we'll be able to chat in class. So you can see there's a big issue there, yeah. And it's something your generation needs to be really aware of. The blissful ignorance comes from not knowing anything else. So that happens when, like you're the first generation of people that are born into a digital age. So your parents, myself, people a bit younger than me, they remember a life before the digital age. Whereas you guys, you know how to use technology very easily because it's something you've always known. You don't know a life without it. And that can cause too much trust as well in the technology. So we need to be aware, we need to be careful. And like I said before, one of the biggest industries will be cybersecurity, and it's a big thing. You could do research on Google, and there's stories every day on, the risks of cybersecurity and what government is doing to try and protect us. Some countries are ruthless, and they see it almost as a tool, like a war tool. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about one country in particular that's not very popular at the moment, as a way of infiltrating and having their illegal people infiltrate. Yeah, North Korea. I was actually thinking of something a bit more scarier than them. Infiltrating other countries, Russia definitely, and they love to target America. So yeah, we need to be aware of what we put online, and a lot of it's out of our control, unfortunately. China's another one. China's actually a country we need to be really careful with moving forward, both of those. So it's important that your generation understands the ethical and moral use of technology, and it gets involved with understanding how perhaps we can protect our own people and our own identities. So I know there's a documentary out there where people talk about how their identities have been stolen, and it ruins their lives. They have to basically start again. So it is a real thing. So what have I got here? I'm going back to my sector. I hope you can all see this. Data from individuals and connected technologies is used to inform society, business, industry and governments. So data required from mobile phone usage can reveal much about the person, such as their location, who they communicate with and how, and personal shopping habits including what they search for and buy online. Smartphone usage contributes to the person's digital footprint and raises privacy concerns. I've got here, open this document, and this is our first little task to do. But before I do that, it says India is also involved in hacking scams. Yeah, they are. They're probably very vulnerable as well, because I'm guessing the systems wouldn't be completely as sophisticated. So let's have a little consideration. So if we open up this Word document, and you can save it into your own folder. I've got here, the first thing I have is a mobile phone survey. So I'll ask all of you to complete this survey, and then what I'll do is I'll collate the data and we'll discuss it next lesson, which will be tomorrow. What was that, Michele? Okay. Okay, Michele, are you going to become a hacker? Alright, there's different types of hackers. There's obviously the black hat hacker, and what's the other one? The white hat. So let's hope Michele becomes a white hat. Okay, so what I want you to do is first answer the survey, then I want you to answer the questions, and you can answer them on this sheet, but make sure you save the sheet first. So just reflecting on these ones, and then for question 4 and 5 you need to watch these short videos and answer the questions. So it's pretty straightforward. Any questions on that? No questions? So everyone knows what to do? So this is a double lesson and it goes over lunch. But what I'm thinking is, if you work on that worksheet, maybe we can come back and have a discussion after lunch. I'll close the lesson when the lunch bell goes, and then I'll open it up after. And we'll just sort of touch base after lunch. See if people need more time to finish. Have a full discussion. Are you all okay with that? Yeah? Do you want to just wave to me or thumbs up? Just to show you're okay with that? Okay.